Hello and welcome to my workshop. My name is Jeff McDonald, and what we're going to make is this bowl here. Of course, it's already made, but I'm going to show you how I made this bowl. So stay tuned.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch. Guess I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late, I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you.
Alright, so I'm going to do that for each ring. I'm not going to record all of it because it's pretty much the same process. I hope if I don't have enough wood, I got to go buy some, but it's going to be cutting it close. Alright, this is going to be the top ring and 0.84. So I line this up 0.84. Come down here and make a mark. Now what that is, that's the outside of outside piece. You get the segment. It's the outside part of the segment, which would be the outside of the bowl. So then all I do is, if I can do this right, come over here, line that up here. There we go. And I just start cutting segments. 36 of them at that size. That's the top biggest ring, 12 inches I think. Cut 36 of them. All right, now let me turn on the shop vac. I just want to run some, show you what we're doing. I'm going to go, if you see my videos, you can probably skip a lot of these things. Just go right back to where I'm making the bowl, I guess. Turn it, but if you've not been here before, I'm just showing each part as I go. All right, so I'm going to sit here and cut a lot of segments for the rest of the day. So, and then I'll come back when it's time, I guess, to start putting rings together. what I do is I just lay glue out on everything. Usually when I make rings, it's not with all this extra Purple Heart or whatever, but these Purple Heart pieces are going to go in between each one of these segmented pieces, okay? And that makes it 72 pieces, which makes it kind of a pain in the butt to do, but the effects are awesome. And I like how it looks, so just gotta smooth it all out. And then I'll probably just jump right into the other piece here. All right, I know there's a bit of a shadow there, but you'll see what I'm not going to show it all because it takes too long and I don't want to lose you to boredom. But I typically lay these pieces up here so that I have them readily available. And then I just start gluing them up, laying them like, so that the glue's always to my right. I'll probably keep doing this, recording it, but then I'll fast forward it, so it'll be like, it'll be done. All right, so now I put this piece on. I clamp this down so that it holds all the rings, because you can imagine trying to put a rubber band on all these things without clamping it down. It's a mess. It's hard to keep them in one place, so they end up everywhere. Okay, that's why I'm using this. I use this clamp for other things as well, but primarily just to do that right there.
You might be wondering why I'm wearing gloves at this point. Well, it's Florida, but it's cold this morning, so these are work gloves I'm wearing, but I was cold that morning. Normally you wouldn't catch me wearing gloves around tools, but this is kind of a slow-moving tool, so anyway, I just thought you might be wondering.
All right, so what I've done, I took a waste block and attached it to the base plate of the bowl. It's the bottom of the bowl, okay? So now what I want to do is just turn this around. Won't take but a second. And then we'll start gluing each ring together until we get a bowl. All right, now it's time to turn this big old purple heart and maple bowl. Here's my hood. Here we go. This shouldn't take long. The hard part's done. This is the fun part, if you ask me. And that's all fun. I enjoy designing, building, and doing all of it. But this is the final steps. So. Oh, I'm too slow. That's what's going on. I'm like, why am I having such a hard time? Also, I think I ought to put I ought to do this too. Let me get ahead of myself. Just a second, guys. Getting ahead of myself. Let me put this for safety purposes. I'll put this board on here to kind of give me some. Well, this might be too big. I get the next one down. Get me an 11-inch one. I got a series of these side discs, and I use them all the time for different things. For cutting bowls on the, cutting chunks of wood on the bandsaw, getting it ready for the lathe, and for different things. All right, let's get this thing going. This is my problem. I was way too low. This thing's acting like it needs sharpened, and I just sharpened it, so I'm not sure why it's being like that. So let me work on this and then I'll come back. Let's see how it looks now, or how it feels, I should say. Feels much better. do a quick check on thickness. One thing I'm a little concerned about on this bowl. Oh yeah, we're fine. I'm just paranoid. I got reason to be paranoid. I've lost so many bowls just by not paying attention. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time and go ahead and sand this. I'll get this sanded, then I'll come back when I'm doing the base, because I didn't get the base finished right because this thing wouldn't go back that far. This is a nice big bowl. I like this bowl. I like Purple Heart though. Most people do. I still haven't decided how I'm going to do the finish yet, so I still got to figure that out. All right, let me get this sanded. I'm not going to bother you with sanding. It could take an hour worth of sanding. I'm kind of picky about it, so. All right, so I got this spun around so I can finish the base. I'm not quite sure how I want it to look, but I'm going to do my best. Alright, that's not a bad little base. I like it. Left it fairly large. It's about a third of the bowl size. If I measured it, I think. I'd have to really look at it. Looks like I screwed up right here. I wanted to fix that. Let me think about this. Now, this bowl is 12 inches. And so this would need to be, a third would be 4 inches, but this is more like 6 inches, about a half. Technically, I should take it down more. Maybe I will, I don't know. Yeah, I think I will. It is a little fat, it's a little chunky. Kind of like me. A little chunky. Starting to like that better. Okay, I need to kind of work on this. Okay. I think the battery's about to run out of this thing, but yeah. I'm going to clean this up, and then we'll come back when it's time to put the finishing on. My battery's about to die. I'm going to start doing the finishing. What I'm using is Axe sanding paste. It's going to put a nice soft finish on it. And then when it comes time on this wax, it's the same company, Axe Paste Wax. And it works really well. A lot of you probably use it already. There's so many options, you know. You could be using a lacquer, I could be using oils. And when it comes to the segmented bowls, I really prefer using this. It does a really good job of bringing everything out. What I do is put it all over, inside and out, and then I want to turn the lathe on and slowly and surely. It's pretty much paste. It's like sanding. It's like wet sanding. It's got a grit in it, and you can't see this part. You will a little later, but the grit kind of breaks down as you go. So by the time you're done, it's like a real fine sanding going on. And it's been compared to like 800,000 grit sanding, you know. Now I sanded up to 320 on the bowl. Bowl's turned out pretty nice. I like it. All right. So let me get this turned on. Sorry. I'm gonna run it down to about 400 right now. And then I'm just gonna go and just slowly do the sanding process. It's polishing sanding. I don't know what you call it. It's a sanding paste, right? Anyway, this is I'm gonna be doing this for a while, so I'm not gonna bore you with all this. I just wanted to let you know what I'm doing and what kind of finish I'm putting on the bowl. Well, I had to work a little bit more on this thing. I had to recondition the base some more. But it came out really nice now. Now what I'm going to do is use the wax on the whole thing. And it's the same process. I put the wax all over and kind of let it burn in. This one I have to turn up the speed though, so it'll get, you know, kind of melt, and then it'll melt into the wood. I don't know if it melts into the wood, but it makes a hard surface of the wood. Crap, I think it went everywhere. Well, I just went to work on this thing and wasn't paying attention and did not turn on the camera. I am so sorry. We didn't miss a lot. I cut this off and I just started cleaning up the bottom. That's all you missed. I'm I'm pretty much there. I got a few more things to do, and then we're going to drill a medallion hole. Righty. Back. Swap out this tip. Yep, swap that out. I'm gonna get a. Oh crap! I gotta go get it. Alrighty. Go get it real quick. Go on the. Here it is. I had to go get it off the other drill press. So, not the other drill press, the drill press. And put it on here so I can use this as a drill. This is a little bit limited, but it gets the job done. Just pull this up. And crank it on. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna do a little sanding on this. I'll put the finish on it, and then I'll come back with the final reveal. All right, well, I've got the bowl. It's pretty good shape. I like it. It came out pretty nice. It's a nice size bowl, about 12 inches. It kind of messes with your eyes when you look at it, I guess. Also, the bottom's done, as you can see. Trying to get that light here. So, all right, well, I just want to say thank you very much for watching my video. Once again, if you've not been here before, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It'll not only subscribe, but hit that little bell, notification bell, and it'll let you know when new videos come out. And but hopefully you enjoy it. And with that, I'd like to say God bless and have a great day.